Well, everyone, it is finally official. What we thought would be happening for the past couple months is officially happening in summer 2024, and that being a very specific and fan favorite minifigure being put into a very cheap set. So this officially kind of got rumored a couple days ago, to me at least, that we would be seeing this minifigure either in a Microfighter or a mech next summer. And now, thanks to Falcon Fan for pretty much officially putting it out there as this, it looks like we'll be getting set number 75391, Captain Rex's Y-Wing Microfighter, $12.99, 99 pieces, and the big kicker at the bottom here is the same exact Rex included as in the Venator. So I have a couple things right here. Okay, first off, that's bananas. You get what I'm saying? Just like from Adam, that is actually happening, in a good and a bad way. There's good sides of this, bad sides of this, for the fan base and for Lego, okay, for both of us. There's, goods and bads for both the company and the consumer right here. So basically, guys, this does confirm that, regular Microfighters, without a second little minifigure up to $12.99. That's kind of to be expected. It is what it is, and quite frankly, for a Captain Rex, they could have even asked, $25 for a Microfighter, and everyone would still be happy that they're getting a $25 Rex compared to a $650 one. But a couple of things here. First off, this is finally how we're getting the Y-Wing, Captain Rex's Y-Wing in Microfighter form after 4 years. That's just hilarious to me, and I think kind of further confirms that it will probably be another 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, maybe even 20 or 25 years until we finally get a regular size play scale Captain Rex's Y-Wing. So for me, that kind of hurts. I think, look, if you're going to include Captain Rex in a Microfighter of anything, Captain Rex's Y-Wing is what to do it for. But, truly, I wish we got a play scale version. But that's besides the point. 99 pieces is what it is. Maybe a, cool little callback to 99, but I doubt it. I don't think the Lego designers are caring about that. But moving down into the big thing here, the exact same Rex included as in the Venator. So you guys would know, okay, this minifigure has basically been trending for about $50 to $80 without the pauldron, due to factories pretty much putting out, extra hundreds and hundreds of them. And with the pauldron, which, at this point is not, easily obtainable, from factories and stuff in bulk, is going for, with the pauldron about $200. So a pretty hefty price point. Or if you can just buy the entire Venator and get the $650 set and get your Rex and you will learn in there. So this is kind of big in many ways and something that I feel like a lot of us were not expecting. But, and like I said, I'll go over the goods and the bads here. All right, the good and the bad for Lego is, sure, publicly, the good side is a lot of people are loving this, okay? A lot of people like this. A lot of people are going to, buy this. This will be probably the #1 most sold Microfighter ever. Probably the most sold set. I would say probably even more than some of these battle packs. But the downside for a company to them, okay, we're looking at it from a company perspective, is, this close to the Venator release, especially being leaked right now before Christmas 2023, this will be killer to the sales of the UCS Venator, which, from their perspective kind of sucks. Because you guys can't deny the reason why they did Rex and the Venator to begin with was to, fully take advantage of having that big paywall behind them. So that's kind of the goods and the bads for the company. Moving on to the consumer side. So inherently, there's nothing really bad with this. Like, it is what it is. Like, the thing is, I just feel like none of us expected it, okay? But of course, in turn, it is what it is, the exact same minifigure. I really do feel bad for people that paid, $200 for the Rex himself. Again, I really did kind of tell you guys, I recommended, and what I should have done too, the truth of the matter is I just have not even got to that bag in my Venator yet. I'm still on bag 3. I haven't even got my Rex out of there. But what I was going to do, and what I kind of recommended to people, I'm like, look, Rex is probably coming out next year, relatively the same, if not just the fact of the matter, the pauldrons will be easier to get some point next year, even if this Microfighter didn't happen. And to the people that did that and, got their extra money, I'm happy for you guys. For the people that accidentally paid a little too much, again, you guys didn't know any better. I do feel bad in that regard, but it is the name of the game. It is the Lego market at the end of the day. Again, stuff is only worth what you're willing to pay for it. And, people are able to ask whatever they want. If you don't think that's a fair value, don't be paying that price. So at the end of the day, I think this really is a prime example of, anything that comes out in the future. Really kind of vote with your wallets. Is it worth it to you? Do you want to wait? Wait 6 months. But guys, at the end of the day, that is the thing. 75391 Captain Rex's Y-Wing Microfighter. That's kind of my thoughts on it. I think it is what it is. It is to be expected. Very surprised that they're doing the exact same Rex, but I guess even kind of better for the Lego Star Wars fan base. Since now we're not having to worry about exclusive pauldrons or exclusive arms or anything like that. But I'll always say this though. This is just my true opinion. My individual subjective thought. I do think these UCS sets should have some exclusive minifigures, man. I mean, even if it's not the entire thing, like they did it with the gunship. They gave us, the same clone commander. They gave us a better Mace Windu in a set, the following year. And now, Captain Rex, the exact same. I'm willing to bet Yule Arna might be coming out in something here soon too. So it is a little crazy. But then you look at some of these like OT sets, like the Luke's Land Speeders, the X-Wings. Those are going to pretty much remain exclusive minifigures. But once you kind of get into the prequel range, they don't want to give us nothing. But at the end of the day, it doesn't bother me. I've only got my single Rex. I'm not losing money. I'm not making money. I don't care. It's good for the Lego Star Wars consumer base as is. I do think it will take a big hit on the Venator sales throughout its shelf life, especially during Christmas 2023. But that is everything today, guys. Leave your thoughts down below. See you guys on the next one. Bye, guys, and stay safe.